Once a deer with long horns came to the pond to drink water. While drinking water, he notices his own reflection.
My horns are stunning and this is my hair. Ha 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 ha. May no one cast an evil eye on them.
Just then, his eyes fell on his long and slender legs, and he became sad.
Lord, but why have you made my legs so long and thin? What misdeed did I commit? It's making me look so ugly. I feel so sad about it.
Hearing the lion's roar, the deer, who had been cursing its thin and long legs, began running very fast with their assistants, leaving the lion behind. But after a distance, his big horns become stuck in the trunk of a tree. He tries desperately to get out, but is unable to free his trapped horns. Only then does the lion appear.
Ha 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 ha. Look at how the deer beautiful horns got stuck. Ha 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 ha.
The deer comes to realize that his beautiful and large horns are useless, but his thin and long legs can save his life. He comes to realize his mistake, that the true beauty is that which is not only visible but also useful when required. However, the deer took far long time to understand the secret of the true beauty. In the village of Sampark Nagar, there was an elderly jeweler by the name of Damodar. His wife, sons, daughters-in-law and grandchildren all resided with him, making up a sizable family. He cherished his family dearly and renovated his house to make it more convenient for them, to ensure that they all could enjoy the finest cuisine at their home. Damodar hired Changi Lal, a renowned chef.
Changi Lal, see, I went grocery shopping all by myself. I have yam. Can you prepare it exactly as your mother desires?
Yes, sir.
Changi Lal was working for Damodar for the past 15 years. They were just like a father and son duo. And the reason behind this was Damodar's enormous family. It was a living nightmare for any cook. They would simply refuse to work there. Changi Lal was the only one who survived it. At first, he used to take care of the family's health, but now he became unscrupulous. One day, when he was catching up with his servants from the other house,
Friend Changi Lal, do you know that I have conned my master out of $20? And he was completely unaware of it. Damodar sir is so sweet that he won't mind you taking a little change.
Yes, my brother. I believe that you should also learn how to deceive people. You too must make the most of your life.
What are you saying? I never felt lacking anything thanks to Damodar sir. What's the point of cheating someone if I have everything? See, this is the issue with you. Now Champu, explain it to this dolt.
Now Changi, no one could possibly survive that enormous family. And the money you are getting is simply not worth it. Try to understand what I am telling you. Why don't you try to steal some of their money? Anyway, you are so nice that you won't ask any money from them. Moreover, you have your own share of joy and sorrow.
Changi Lal's astute friends took advantage of his vulnerability and manipulated him. Changi Lal, however, ignored their advice and returned home. That night, he prepared some delicacies and served them to Damodar's entire family. Everyone began eating, and Changi Lal stood in the kitchen watching them. The grandson then spoke up.
Grandpa, don't you think Changi uncle is just giving us bland soup? Does he not know how to make a spicy stew?
It appears that even your Changi uncle is getting old like me.
Everyone burst out laughing after hearing his witty remark. Damodar would crack hilarious jokes with his grandchildren and daughters to keep them from making a fuss over healthy food. Even Changi Lal was aware of this, but the remark seemed to hurt him today. Changi Lal thought to himself as he was doing the dishes after the dinner.
Who knows what pleasures he gets from making fun of me? I am constantly working day and night. I prepare meals for the entire family, even when I
Changi
am
Lal
sick.
was
And this is
enraged
what I
at
get?
Damodar and his family. He goes to the market the next day to buy vegetables. But today, when buying the vegetables, he had the idea to con Damodar. Changi Lal purchased old and stale vegetables in order to save money for himself. He began to defend himself by saying,
Since I am the only one who can put up with their tantrum, at least I can keep the spare money with me. If there were anyone else, they would have already fled.
As he came from the market and cooked those stale vegetables, he kept an eye on each family member to see if they could tell the difference. Changi Lal, on the other hand, chuckled to himself because no one seemed to notice. He now believes that he can let his head down on this. Following supper, as he was speaking to himself,
I shall purchase these stale and rotten vegetables and even get to retain the extra cash.
Changi Lal started saving money from the rotting and stale veggies he was buying all the time. Damodar never asked him for the remaining money, which allowed him to save a lot of money. But after a few days, Damodar's wife had a burning fever and began experiencing stomachache. Apart from Damodar and his wife, nobody was home that day. Damodar calls Changi Lal.
Changi Lal? Hey Changi Lal, come over right now. My wife is writhing in pain.
Changi Lal quickly came to that room after hearing Damodar's cries. He quickly responded,
Ma'am, sir, what is this going on with you? Don't worry, ma'am. I'll call a doctor right away.
Damodar's house was quickly visited. A doctor quickly visited Damodar's house, who informed him that she needed to be hospitalized right away. Changi Lal and Damodar were stunned after hearing this. However, they took action on doctor's advice and admitted her to the hospital. After a thorough examination in the hospital, it was found that she had food poisoning. Damodar was dumbfounded, and Changi Lal, he felt as if someone had shot him in the heart. He walks out of the hospital and starts crying.
It's all my fault. It is all because of those cheap, stale and rotten vegetables that today ma'am is hospitalized. What do I do now? I pray that everything works out for the best for ma'am.
He was mindlessly walking through the streets while talking to himself. He was completely distracted and lost in his own thoughts when a car came from behind and hit and ran over him. When he opens his eyes, he notices Damodar sitting right next to him.
Changi Lal, are you all right? How are you doing?
Sir, how is madam?
I am doing really fine, son. You made me so worried when he informed me that you met with an accident.
Sir, ma'am, this is all my fault. I was provoked by my friends to buy stale and rotten vegetables from the market. With that, I used to save up some money. I was swayed by my friends' opinions that I messed everything up. I am sorry.
Damodar and his wife couldn't believe their own ears. But still, Damodar forgave him. Damodar then smiled and said,
Changi Lal, humans make mistakes, and most importantly, your ma'am is healthy and well. It's now time for you to get better. I can't wait to have your delicious onion soup.
Damodar opened the lid of the lunchbox, tore a piece of bread and began feeding him. He said while feeding him,
Eat the food that your ma'am has prepared for you.
Changi Lal began to cry, and he realized that bonds can be thicker than one's own blood.
Hey, what is all this? Move away from the front. Can't you see that Papu Pandey has come? Well, who is Papu Pandey? It's me. Who else? Now don't show your teeth. Huh? Get out of the front. Our customer is getting late.
In his own time, Papu Pandey used to get engaged in everything. He used to flaunt in the village's corner, where he used to bluff up big things.
Last year, I had a tourist passenger in my auto. I traveled across Agra with him. I saw the Taj Mahal, slept in a big hotel, and you know that foreigner didn't go anywhere without me. This is Papu Pandey.
Is it so?
What do you think?
And just then, another auto driver came there.
Brother, have you heard or not? What? The government has made a rule that from today all the autos will run according to the meter.
Oh God, what will we do now?
That's what we have been doing till now.
What?
Now you watch.
Now, Papu Pandey decided that he would now bluff around with the passengers. Brother, will you go to Lakshmi Chowk?
Yes, madam.
But with the meter, right?
Yes, ma'am. Everyone now drives by the meter. This is the new rule of government.
After going a short distance, Papu took a left turn instead of right.
Madam, there is a lot of traffic there. Don't worry. This is a shortcut.
Okay. Papu reached Lakshmi Chowk after taking the longer route all around.
Ma'am, it's 80 rupees.
But Lakshmi Chowk fare is only 50 rupees.
We used to take that. But now the government rule says we have to take money according to the meter.
The woman checked the meter and gave the money to Papu. Papu was very happy. In the evening, Papu reached the village corner.
Oh man, this meter has ruined our business.
Yours, not mine. I have found a solution. It's Papu Pandey.
Papu told them everything.
Yes, that's right.
From today, we will do the same.
From the next day, the auto drivers tried Papu's idea and those drivers also started taking the long routes. This went on for several days. Then the passengers complained to the traffic officers. The traffic officers set out to nab these robbers. One traffic officer sat in Papu's auto.
Lakshmi Chowk? Okay, sir.
Papu started taking the longer ride as usual and the officer sitting behind him started taking note of all of this. Finally, Papu reached Lakshmi Chowk.
70 rupees. Not 70. It's 7,000 rupees and 3 months of jail.
Papu had to go to lockup due to his greed, that too with all of his friends. Satya's mother had just come out of a tragic incident. Her husband had died a few days ago. She needed to work to look after the household expenses. Now, all her hopes were on her son Satya.
Satya, till when are you not going to go to the school? You are losing on your studies.
I'm not going to school, Mom. I will not go to school with this hairless head. After the death of his father, according to the rituals, Satya had shaved his head, and after that, due to some weird reason, his hair was not growing back.
Son, if not today, then tomorrow slowly your new hair will surely grow. Don't be sad. All this happened because of you. Neither would you have asked me to shave my head, nor would I have been in this situation. I'm not going anywhere.
Satya's mother was getting sad because of her son's behavior. She was blaming herself. The whole day Satya used to sleep with the blanket on his face. Oh God, please give some wisdom to my son. He's my only hope. One day, Satya's mother was going to the market. Suddenly, going towards the school on the way, Satya's close friend Jagan appeared.
Hello auntie, how are you? Hope you are good.
I am fine, son, but your friend Satya has created his own bad condition. I don't know what to do.
Satya's mother told Jagan the whole condition of the house. Jagan started thinking.
Oh, so that's why Satya is not coming to school. Okay, auntie. I will come to your house tomorrow to meet him. I am leaving.
Okay, son, do come. The next day, today you had hair on your head.
Yes, auntie. But Satya should come to school. That's why I have shaved all my hair. Now no one will tease him in the school.
Jagan, Seeing this wise and loving behavior of Jagan, Satya and his mother had tears in their eyes. Satya hugs Jagan. Both of them happily leave for the school without wearing anything on their head. Meena and her husband, Sumit, lived in Mumbai with their son, Ritvik, and daughter Simran. Both husband and wife had good jobs. Ritvik and Simran used to study in a big school. She had a big and beautiful house. Meena's in-laws lived in the village where he was a teacher, so he could rarely come to meet his children. One day, Meena was leaving for office. Meena then said to Ritvik,
Ritvik, I had prepared food for both of you and kept it in the kitchen. Eat food as soon as possible when you get home. And I have kept your tiffin in the same place. And take care of the house.
Yes, Mom, you may leave. But Mom, could you please give us some money today? We have some plans. After the school, all of our friends are going to eat pizza. I also want to go.
Oh wow! You guys seem to be having a nice party today. But then who will eat the food?
Mom, please give it, Mom.
Alright, take this 500 rupees.
After paying the money, Meena goes to office with Sumit. Now both the kids go to eat pizza and burger after the school is over. Slowly now it started happening every day. Children sometimes used to take money from Meena and sometimes from Sumit. Now they did not like home food at all. One day Meena comes home, goes to the kitchen and finds that the food was kept as it is. So Meena calls Simran.
Come here, Simran. Come. Have you both eaten outside today?
Yes, Mom. We both ate finger chips and vada pav today, and it was delicious.
Just then Ritvik comes there and tells his mother,
Hey Mom, do you know? Fast food tastes more delicious than your food. We like to eat that fast food, Mom. And Mom, yes, even today I will not eat food.
Food from outside is not good to eat every day. It is okay to eat it once in a while.
No, Mom, we like this food and will only eat it.
Meena explains a lot to the kids, but they don't understand anything. Now, she considers not giving them money anymore, but the children continue to eat fast food with money from their piggy bank. Meanwhile, Meena's mother-in-law arrives to meet everyone, and she notices that Meena cooks food every day. But the children get pizzas, burgers, noodles or something from the outside and eat it at home. So Meena's mother-in-law said,
Meena, since I have been here, I have noticed that you cook food every day, but children get food from outside. Have you seen their health? How fat they have become? Both the children had become fat after eating outside. Pizza, burger, finger chips.
Both the kids became fat after eating junk food. But Ritvik nor Simran listened to Meena nor Sumit. Now Meena said to her mother-in-law, What should I do, Mom? I don't understand anything. I even have stopped giving money to them, but they eat fast food by taking money from the piggy banks. I've tried everything I could convince them, but they didn't get it.
But something has to be done, right?
Yes, time was passing by. Meena's in-laws returned to their village. One day, Meena gets a call from Simran's school. That day, Hello,
Hello, who is this?
I'm speaking from Simran's school. You come to the school and take Simran. She has a lot of pain in her stomach. She even fainted while crying, so we made Ritvik sit next to her. Hearing this, Meena immediately calls Ritvik and tells everything on the phone. Sumit leaves all his office work and goes to school with Meena, and from there they go to hospital. Sumit met the doctor as soon as he went to the hospital and he said,
Doctor, my daughter is in a lot of pain. She even fainted at her school and she is now vomiting in the car all the way to the hospital.
Doctor examines Simran and questions Meena.
May I know, what did you feed her?
What?
Do you even pay attention to your daughter? I think she eats fast food every day. That is why she is in this condition.
Ritvik gets very scared after hearing all these things and asked his mother,
Mom?
What is happening to Simran? Will that happen to me as well?
No, Ritvik, nothing like this will happen. Just keep one thing in mind, that outside food is not good for your health. It is okay to eat once in a while, but neither of you listen to me. Now, how many times have I explained to both of you? Have you seen what happened?
Simran and Ritvik realized their mistake. He said to his parents,
Mom, please forgive both of us. We will never make this mistake again, Mom. Trust me.
Okay, Ritvik, but remember that from today, both of you have to eat nutritious and good food at home. Did you understand?
Now after 3 to 4 days, Simran gets discharged from hospital. Simran's grandmother also moved to Mumbai to live with them. Grandmother now started feeding the children by making hot and healthy food every day. From that day, health of both the kids started to be absolutely fine. This is the story of Henry.
Mom, I'm going to Long Island today.
All of a sudden,
Oh, tomorrow is Robert's birthday and he has invited me to his party.
alright, but don't you have to go to work?
Today is Saturday. I will go to Long Island directly from the office.
But son, by the time you reach there, it will be very late.
Oh, come on, Mom. Do you think that I am still a baby? Don't you worry. I will reach there safely.
Okay, but drive safely.
Okay, Mom.
Right after his office, Henry got on his bike. The journey was a long one. He had headphones while driving. It was almost 10:30 at night. Henry was now driving on a lonely highway and suddenly, right in front of his bike, a beautiful girl started asking for lift. Seeing the girl, Henry stopped. Hey, can you give me a lift? My car broke down. Are you going to Long Island?
Yes, miss. But you are all alone here.
Actually, my home is in Long Island and my college is in Austin. I come to Long Island every weekend. Today, my car broke down. Can you drop me near my house if you don't mind?
Oh, sure. Why not?
That girl sat on Henry's bike and they both set out towards Long Island.
You said you study at the University of Austin?
Yes, University of Austin.
Oh, that's great. I even passed out of the same university.
Really? Which stream?
Arts.
What a coincidence! Even I am doing arts. Oh, before that, can you tell me where do you stay?
I'm based in Texas.
Me too.
Is it so? How can this happen? Can you tell me where you stay in Long Island?
Near Montauk Point Lighthouse.
Strange. I am even going there as well.
And just like that, that beautiful girl and Henry kept talking for hours.
Here, we have reached Montauk Point Lighthouse.
Oh, just take a right turn. Henry took the directions given by the girl and reached near a house.
This is my friend's Robert's villa. Where do you stay?
The moment Henry turned around, he found that the girl had disappeared. Henry was stupefied. He got down from his bike and started searching for that girl. He found that the girl was going inside Robert's villa. Henry ran behind her, but the moment Henry tapped on her shoulder, the girl's neck twisted and now she was looking at him and changed into a witch. Since that day, Henry has been in a psychiatric ward. Even to this day, he can see her everywhere. Once upon a time, a man named Mohan, his wife Rekha, his mother, and his 3 daughters lived in a small town called Sonpur. Rachna, Kavita, and Saili were their names. Rekha was frequently made fun of by Mohan's mother for being unable to bear a son. But Mohan, he hated his own daughters.
God knows where you got these 3 miserable girls from. What will happen to my son if this continues?
Mother, you shouldn't say things like that. They are our own girls. Yes, Grandma. Why don't you criticize your own son? Your sole focus is to intentionally pick on my mother. Kavita, be careful what you say. You're disrespecting your grandmother. This is not a good thing. Come with me, Kavita. You are running late for the school. Let's go. All 3 girls agreed to attend school after hearing this. Kavita, the second daughter, was a 10th grader and the eldest daughter of Mohan was a 12th grader. Saili, the third youngest daughter, was a 7th grader. Rachna worked a part-time job in addition to attending school, earning enough money to buy the school supplies for her sisters. Saili said to her mother in the evening when all 3 daughters returned home,
Mom, I'm starving to death. Could you please bring me some food? Yes, absolutely. After all, you were born solely to consume food. Why? Don't you think your son should have considered this before bringing us into the world?
Kavita, Saili, enough. Go to your rooms. I'm preparing your dinner. I will give you all a call when it's ready. Rachna was busy helping her mother in the kitchen, while Rekha was busy preparing the supper. Rekha was well aware that her mother-in-law and husband were both downright disrespectful to her. In their eyes, she was nothing more than a puppet. His mother would say to him,
Oh my dear son, nowadays your daughters are talking back to me.
Why? What happened?
Granny then lies through her remaining teeth to Mohan, while Mohan begins whacking his girls. Rekha then interrupts her enraged husband and tells him, What are you doing? She's no longer a baby.
If I had taken the correct steps when she was a baby, I wouldn't have to deal with this.
Stop it right away. A few years passed in this manner before Rekha discovered she was pregnant again. Suddenly, Granny said,
Rekha, look, you must definitely have a son this time.
Yes, Mom. Don't you worry.
His daughters are all grown up now. Rachna was working and had recently graduated. Kavita blossomed into a stunning beauty who aspired to be an actress. She was, however, aware of her family's circumstance. She went to her sister Rachna and explained her the situation by saying, We are both of marriageable age, Rachna, and they still want children. If my friends found out about this, they would make fun of me. Rachna, I want you to know that I'm leaving this house for good. I can't stay here any longer. Don't you worry about me, my dear sister. Once I'm settled, I'll take you, Saili and Mom out of this hell. But Kavita, sister, there are no ifs and buts. I'm going tomorrow itself. But you take care of yourself and Saili. Kavita leaves for college the next day. Despite this, Mohan is furious when he learns about this late at night. Suddenly, Granny,
What the hell happened to this girl? She has not yet returned home.
It will be better for us if she does not return.
do you even know what you're talking about? She's our daughter. After a few days, Kavita's absence only troubled Rekha because Rachna and Saili knew where Kavita had gone, but they remained silent for the sake of their mother's broken heart. They became silent observers of what was going on. When Rekha was in excruciating pain one day, she was rushed to the hospital. Rekha gives birth to a lovely son. Everyone was overjoyed when they heard the good news. Rachna dialed Kavita's number and told her everything. Kavita then shares her accomplishment with her. When Rachna and Saili went to see their brother in the hospital, their father and granny wouldn't even let them touch the baby. When they saw this, both of the girls were heartbroken and returned home. With everyday insults and taunts, as well as their father and granny's horrible behavior today, Rachna and Saili both felt they had had enough. Now, Rachna told Saili, What do you want to eat today, Saili? You are free to eat whatever you want. I am extremely happy.
Rachna, do you think our lives will now change for the better?
Saili, well, I can't say that, but I'm confident that our miserable lives will change for better in matter of days, 100 times better. Just as Saili and Rachna were about to say something, Rachna's CSC result flashed. On the day Rekha was supposed to be released, there was a huge crowd of police officers outside Mohan's house. Many photographers and interviewers were waiting for her to conduct an interview. Mohan, on seeing this,
Oh my goodness, what else do I need to see? What is this omen? Just as we bring our son home.
You should check it out for yourself. One of the interviewers asked Rachna,
How would you like to contribute to our society, madam?
One such negative aspect of our society that forces many girls to forget their formative years is something I want to end. I want to change our society's patriarchy. A son can do whatever he wants while still bringing honor to his family. I want to change the mindset that believes a boy is the only source of hope. I want to be a suitable response to those who believe that girls are useless. Everyone began clapping as soon as Rachna's speech ended. Mohan realized his error at the same time. He went over to Rachna, Saili and Kavita, who had just come to celebrate Rachna's achievement, and apologized in front of everyone. For the first time in his life, Mohan hugged his 3 daughters. Mohan provided Saili with the best education possible, and she went on to become a doctor.